What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman, aka Allfires. We got a ton of spoilers, if you want to call them that, but major reveals for Spider-Man No Way Home and official coming from Lego sets that have been revealed today. There's 3 of them. We're going to go over all of them, the locations, what they reveal about the characters, the outfits, and especially the villains. We'll issue the normal spoiler warning and a disclaimer because the toys don't always line up perfectly with the movies. It has a lot to do with their production schedule. However, this is the most official look we've gotten at Spider-Man No Way Home up until now, and the Lego sets have some pretty interesting things going on. We're going to break down all the photos and all the sets for you guys for Spider-Man No Way Home that have been revealed today. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We're still giving away a PlayStation 5 now at 900,000 subscribers, as well as Disney Plus subscriptions every week while the shows are live. We're also giving away this insane Avengers 118 graded in a 9.4, signed by Tom Hiddleston and Elizabeth Olsen. If you want to be entered to win any of the giveaways, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so first up, the normal spoiler warning. If you don't want to know anything about Spider-Man No Way Home, if this is somehow going to ruin your experience, definitely raises the question as to why you clicked on this video. That being said, I ain't mad at you, but you might want to back out now. The other disclaimer is that toys never match up, especially with Marvel movies, one-to-one with the movie, and that's because as far as the toy production timeline is concerned, they have to get the plans for those toys much earlier than the movie is in production, which means any changes or rewrites or anything they want to omit from the toys is totally possible. It's not always a one-to-one. It doesn't line up perfectly. So there are characters in the film that might not show up in the Legos. There are locations in the Legos and or vehicles, other stuff, costumes in the Legos sometimes we don't see in the film. That's just the way it goes. So there's no telling which of this is incorrect or which of this is correct. We just have to basically go off them as a whole, and there are a ton of reveals here, and they're not all fake. They didn't just make up sets for No Way Home. That being said, let's dive right in and look at which characters, villains, and of course locations are revealed during these sets. Okay, so this is the very first set we got. I apologize for the varying degree of HD for some of these photos. Some quality is better than others. This first one definitely makes it look like the underground location that was revealed in the official still frames from Sony last year. I'm sure a lot of you or all of you have seen these by this point. It looks like that because of the candlelight, everything else, etc. This sort of makeshift shelving. You can see there are 4 characters present in this set. Spider-Man on a motorbike. Doctor Strange's cape is chasing after him. Doctor Strange is holding a wrench. There's then a female character, I would assume that's MJ, and a character wearing a yellow jacket. Now you see that character in other sets. You can see him here, and unless that's Ned, I don't know what character would be wearing a yellow jacket like that. At first I was like, hey, is that Jubilee? Obviously not Jubilee, but this does confirm that Doctor Strange is in the film, and that underground set of somehow it looks like Doctor Strange is going to be there helping them. So now the confirmation of Doctor Strange in this location is shown, but what in the heck is this green machine that shows up in this photo? It's on a couple of the other boxes. It definitely has 6 legs on either side, but also has huge claws and something that looks like it comes over the top with eyes and then 2 little sort of mouth claws there. Sort of looks like a spider. Also puts me in mind of a scorpion, but also puts me in mind of a spider slayer, and it's sort of hard to tell without any context whether or not this is something that heroes or villains are using. There's no real villains in this set. However, it definitely reminds me of something villainous that might be hunting Spider-Man. That's why I say spider slayer. Typically spider slayers are gray and they're bipedal, not like this, but hey, who knows what changes they could make for the movie, and exactly what character is that wearing that yellow jacket. Let's move on. So now we get the exact same scene, what looks like the reverse side of the box, and now that green machine has one of these 4 people in its claws, making me think it is some sort of spider slayer. You can also see there at the bottom, all of the Legos are named Spider-Man, MJ, Doctor Strange. That really looks like it says Wong. Even though that's really different than Wong's normal attire, that's what it certainly looks like at the bottom of the box. And again, while this is the same scene, you see Wong being attacked by what I'm just going to call a spider slayer, or should we say a scorpion slayer? I'm not really sure, again, what that is. You see MJ rushing over to him with a candelabra, and Spider-Man swinging into action as well. definitely makes me think that this machine is villainous of some kind. The green has all the hints of Scorpion and or Norman Osborn. We'll just have to wait to the film to see, but it definitely makes it look like they're hunting them. And then besides Spider-Man swinging into action, you can also see Doctor Strange there floating above using his magic too. Makes me think they're all on one side and this slaying contraption of some kind is on the other. Also, a lot of people have guessed that this is the basement or the part of a dilapidated Sanctum Sanctorum. The presence of Doctor Strange not only in the film but in this location definitely makes it seem so as well. Now we're getting into some real juicy reveals. This box has Spider-Man, Nick Fury, and Mysterio. Mysterio apparently not dead. Nick Fury apparently going to make some sort of cameo in this film. You can see them swinging there in front of what I'm going to guess is Nick Fury's car. You can see him driving it there. Some sort of, it's not shield anymore, so what is it? Sword. You've got Mysterio holding what looks like a bomb detonator or a control to that contraption above that sort of reminds you of all of the drones that he used during No Way Home. Maybe he's back at it again. And Spider-Man swinging, of course, in this set, in this shot, that Spider-Man costume is all red and black, more replicating the costume he had at the end of Far From Home. People have pointed out some changes here with gold, and you see on the picture on the side of the box, they're still sort of harking back to the Iron Spider from the MCU, but again, toys, not always 100% accurate, not always 100% for what's in the movie. This, however, revealing that Nick Fury and Mysterio are going to make cameos. Now we're getting into another huge reveal, the reveal of Spider-Man, and this set has Vulture. Now, a couple of things to point out. Vulture definitely back from the first film. Spider-Man wearing a costume we have never seen before. All black with yellow stitching, also flying what looks like a spider contraption, a spider plane of some kind. Remember, we saw Doctor Strange with a wrench. Now we also know Nick Fury showing up. Perhaps Sword Tech is involved to fight off the tech of Vulture and Mysterio. Mysterio returns, and you can tell it's Vulture. It says so clearly on the front of the box. We have another look at the set inside this box and the pieces. The Spider-Man costume is very weird and very odd, but matches up perfectly with this spider vehicle. And the face-off against Vulture and Mysterio, well, we had heard that was coming in the MCU. Notable things not shown in these sets. Any other Spider-Man, other notable things not shown in these sets. Any of the returning villains, Electro, Doc Ock, no Willem Dafoe Vulture, none of that. And you have to imagine that was on purpose. The rest of this is still pretty revealing in and of itself. Doctor Strange, we assumed, would play a cameo. It looks like he may have a bigger role in the film. No one saw Nick Fury coming, and the return of Vulture and Mysterio, I think we're sort of last on our list with all these returning villains. We had heard about Thomas Hayden Church's Sandman, even the Rhino coming back. We had thought that maybe the Sinister Six would be a compilation of all old villains. It definitely makes it look like some of the newer MCU villains are going to have a lot to do with this film, and maybe even the final battle and climax. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below with the Lego sets reveals. How are you feeling about all of this? How crazy is this? And what is up with that black and gold Spider-Man suit? I mean, I know Spider-Man's had all sorts of suits in the comics, but in the MCU, man, that one is random. Let me know all your thoughts down below, guys, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away a PlayStation 5 now at 900,000 subscribers, as well as Disney Plus subscriptions every week while the shows are live, and we're now giving away this 118 Avengers graded in a 9.4 CGC Signature Series, signed by Tom Hiddleston Loki and Scarlet Witch Elizabeth Olsen, who happen to feature side by side on the cover. If you want to be entered to win or for any of the future prizes, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below, because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of the video, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with notifications turned on. And as always, if you enjoyed this day's video, I would appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. This day's, whatever. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me over on Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me with original music on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, wherever you find original music under the name Allfires. Thanks so much for checking out the channel, guys, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.